Hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to Rivage. I know very little about this game, other than that it's a new adventure puzzle game coming out this year. Do they say on the Steam store page when they actually think it's going to release? To be announced. So maybe this year. But the demo dropped like today, I think. So we're gonna pop in. The demo's supposed to take about an hour. We'll see how that goes. Everything always takes a little bit longer when you're streaming and talking through your thoughts, right? So after that, I'm not really sure what the plan is. It might be back to the usual Friday Skyblock, or it might be maybe I'll grab another puzzle game or something that I haven't played in a while. I don't know. I'll think about it. But let's, I've got the graphics set probably slightly too high. We'll see how it goes. If it's a slideshow, we'll turn things down. I've got it at... It goes all the way up to cinematic, and I just don't trust cinematic, so we're going to try epic. Demo save won't carry over to the full release. We've crafted a dedicated path separate from the file. Oh, that's good. That the demo's not just like a spoiler of the first hour.
Good morning, Miranda Venue. Your canine system has been reset. It is May 1st, 2467. Alert, 80% of the crew is missing. Alert, station power reserves are critical. Gather your most important research and proceed to the evacuation bay. This is not an exercise.
Whoa, that is glitchy. Ruh-roh. It's only when I'm moving. Let's try TSR instead of TAA? No, same thing. What if we just go all the way down to low graphics? Oh, it still does it. Cool. And low looks awful in other ways. Uh-oh. Since none of this, I mean, obviously changing the graphics preset changes all of the settings. I haven't seen this in any other Unreal Engine games before. I mean, if we are on cinematic, yeah, it still does it. And also, that's very, very laggy, especially with temporal anti-aliasing. But Epic seemed okay. Yeah, that's a playable frame rate. Oh yeah, there's some weird... Well, I think this window is maybe supposed to be curved. Yeah, there's definitely some glitchiness. Do we just try to play through it, is the question. You can see that it doesn't do it when it's behind the semi-transparent, behind the glass. My concern is that that sparkle effect is going to be on, like, everything. Yeah, it is a lot of artifacting. There's some sort of precision issue or rounding issue with some something they're doing, and it only happens when I move. And unfortunately, none of the... I mean, I already flipped through all of the graphics presets, and it does it consistently at every preset. I tried TSR instead of TAA, so it's like part of some of the bloom effect or something. But I also see like the reflections in this window are screwy. So it does not like something about my graphics driver. It's so rare to find a game that's really legitimately mad about being played on Linux these days. Just out of curiosity, there's not a Mesa update, is there? Oh, you know what I could try? 1 second, let's try one thing. Let me grab the latest, let me grab the latest Proton, GE version and see if it's happier with that. Let's do a Proton update. See how it goes. Compatibility, force use, GE Proton 10. Do I have to restart Steam to make it see the new one? Probably. Computers. This is what I get for changing my plan for what to play at the last second. I saw the demo came out, I was like, ooh, I should play that today. But yeah, maybe we'll get lucky and just using a better version of, or a more up-to-date version of Proton will fix everything. All right, GE Proton 1034. Play. Fingers crossed.
Good morning, Miranda.
That looks like the same artifacting to me.
Has been reset. It is May 1st, 2467. Alert. 80% of the crew is missing. Alert. Station power reserves are critical. Gather your most important research and proceed to the evacuation bay. This is not
Yep, that's the same thing. Yeah, and like turning this all the way down to low doesn't do anything about it. I mean, there's the one thing that I can do, and that's to try FSR. But I think it's an artifact. Oh! Hello. Okay, well, it looks like shit, but it's not artifacting anymore. So let's just put FSR to native. Hey! I mean, there's still the weird thing going on with, like, the reflection of the planet and stuff. But the sparkles look less terrible. All right, cool. I might try high instead of epic. That feels a little bit better. We're gonna have some temporal artifacting, right? We're using FSR, it's gonna happen, but the more frames you can feed these temporal algorithms, the less artifacting they have. So I'll run it at high instead of epic, and hopefully we'll be okay. All right, cool. Let's, all right, so it told me to gather my most important research and get out of here. What is my most important research? Is it this guy? Probably not. We've got comic books. We've got a picture of our husband and or parent, depending on how old we're supposed to be. We've got a telescope. Okay. I know the computer has a login prompt. Presumably, I need to find my password. Hint, my best seller. Is that Stardust, the book that's sitting right here that says it's a bestseller? That's a terrible password, Miranda. This is the team. No item detected. Okay, so we can play records. I'm not signing in yet. I'm intentionally looking around and checking other things before I do the obvious thing that the game wants me to do, because this is... I'm literally the kind of video game player that the Stanley Parable was making fun of, who just refuses to do what the game tells you to do. Okay, we got some kind of gadget here. But it looks like there's maybe there's a digital latch that we need to be able to open before the manual actuator is useful. We've got some kind of data disk, which I'm going to hold on to that one in my inventory. Anything else in here? No. We've got a note. It seems we always manage to find excuses related to publishing to meet more often. I'm starting to run out of ideas, not being as creative as you. For this reason, I would simply ask, would you like to have a drink with me this evening? I know an excellent wine bar, and I understand the French love this beverage. Very original, I admit. Sing. All right. Writing someone a letter to ask them out on a date is... I mean, at least 10 out of 10 for effort, right? K9 personal neural device. Tab, navigate. All right, scan this. So this is telling me how to use the UI. There we go. We have the UI. Press tab to open it. So we have folders that it's showing me. Am I in an okay place on screen? I think I am. I'm covering the instruction for how to use the flashlight. And then up and down changes the documents within each folder, but right now I only have this one document, so I can't change it. I somehow never played Nine Sols, which is ridiculous. I really should play that. But, like, this is pretty standard, whatever, inventory data management HUD for a game. What do we got in here? It is a parry. I'm okay with a parry-heavy game. I enjoyed Sekiro. Retrieve my things, hallway box, put away papers, do laundry. We have a password. Oh, and this lets me use my numpad. Did I set this up? No, I didn't. I meant to do that. My keyboard doesn't have a numpad, but it's programmable and it has a function key. And for things where typing with the numpad is easier, I meant to program it so if I hold the function key, it does numpad things on the numbers, but anyway. What is this? Oh, there's a thing to listen. Okay, before we go any further, let's do what the game wants us to do, and let's type in our password. What is this? Okay, we can insert a data disk, which we have.
Unreal. Unprecedented. Incredible. There are no words to describe it. I'm leaving what so many others only dream of. A taste of my own novels. Who would have thought I'd be part of a team tasked with studying a new home for humanity to replace our dying Earth? Everyone's counting on us, literally. What we're doing here is getting media attention. We're a beacon of hope.
Disc 2 saved in K9. Okay, yep. It is under the audios, and it's Disc 2. Does that mean that there is a Disc 1 somewhere? Maybe. Oh, I can open all these drawers. Okay. History. And this is, what? I'm not even going to try to pronounce the French, but, history of the lunar colony? Or is Lune an actual, like, French colony on Earth that was just named that? Are we to infer that there is, in fact, a lunar colony that someone wrote a fancy history book about in this world? I do not know. All right. Well, terrible password entered. Desktop MV0F72121. It probably doesn't matter. Oh, and I can take screenshots in game. Awesome. I saw the camera icon was folder 7 here. Hold R to take a screenshot. Oh, excellent. Thank you, game. That's awesome. Clair de Lune is literally French for moonlight, yeah. But Colony... L'histoire de Colonie Lune. The history of the moon colony, right? That is... I don't know. I'm probably reading too much into what is ultimately set dressing. We got a globe. Ooh, we can spin the globe. Already 10 out of 10 game, I get to spin the globe. Let's check. Dear Madame Vigneault, on behalf of the entire team at Ares Station, we extend a warm welcome to you as a vital member of our research facility. Your commitment to advancing research and making groundbreaking discoveries will play a crucial role in humanity's continued progress beyond the stars. We sincerely appreciate your enthusiasm and dedication to the well-being of our planet and its inhabitants. Congratulations on your upcoming work. We eagerly anticipate the results of your research and the contributions you will make to our better understanding of Vesta. Best regards, Ellen Mayer, Earth Communication Manager. Vault reset from Optima Vault. Confirm that the date of birth associated with your safe has been updated. 11/12/2430. Okay. Yeah, it's 2467. So absolutely, that could be the history of the lunar colony. Volume 42. Given what year we're in. New date is as follows. Okay, I should take a screenshot of this. Attention Ares crew. In the event of an evacuation emergency, please memorize the following instructions. Gather and secure the most critical research results, including documents, files, and physical samples. Seal off any sections of the station that are exposed to the vacuum of space. Always a good plan. The food supply storage will automatically unlock. Make sure you gather a minimum of 30 days worth of food. Proceed to the evacuation pod bay. A rescue team will arrive within about a month. We appreciate your attention to these critical safety measures. A quick reminder for those who might have forgotten, with the new security measures in place, you will need your personal access cards to enter the kitchen. It would be a shame if we all had to lose our lives if the kitchen were to lose pressure. That is true. Arcade machine. Just a quick message to let you know I've won first place at the arcade. Aha. And employment agreement. Here we go. Dear Madame Vigneault, we are pleased to welcome you formally to the Ares Station team. This email serves to outline the terms of your employment. Mission objectives: crew welfare monitoring. Monitor and maintain the psychological and emotional well-being of all crew members under your supervision. Maintain a comprehensive and accurate logbook that records your experiences and daily activities throughout the duration of your mission. Provide necessary medical care for any physical or psychological injuries sustained by crew members during the mission. All information related to the mission to which you are assigned is classified as a defense secret. The disclosure of any such information without explicit authorization from headquarters is strictly prohibited and may lead to severe disciplinary action. I, the undersigned Miranda Sarah Vigneault, hereby acknowledge that I have read, understood, and agreed to the terms and conditions outlined herein. Okay. And we've also got chat history with the... Okay. So the chemist had a tummy ache and we helped him out. Lieutenant Kim... Oh, we have a message history here. What is this? 22... So this is February 22nd. Today is May 5th. May 1st. Sorry, my stupid American brain is having trouble processing the European dates. Miranda, I thought I made it clear when I asked you to secure your belongings and fasten anything that could float around the station before the core reset to zero gravity. My apologies. I never want to see a floating geography book in the kitchen again. Do you know what a Mach 3 propelled telescope becomes? Jahi will bring you more straps for the telescope. I also found some of your knickknacks on top of the refrigerator. You'll find your rubbish in a container in the hallway to our rooms. Get organized, Doctor. All right. And then the physicist. All right. So there's nothing other than my birthday, which 1112. Oh, nope. Too many digits. Retrieve things in hallway box, put away papers, do laundry is the to-do list. Oh, another note. Hello, Miss Vigneault. I believe that contacting you by letter will have more impact than yet another email in your likely overflowing inbox. My name is Arjun Singh, a literary lawyer with the firm Page Histoire. Since you are looking for a new partner, as you stated at your last conference, I invite you to discuss a possible publishing collaboration over a delicious meal. We offer the best public partnership terms for top talent. What do you say? Would you prefer the Italian or the Indian? Sing. Ares instruction manual. All right. I think I've pretty much run out of stuff to do in this room. We have a fire extinguisher. We have this, but do I need my access card for that? Is that just a, like, wireless access card tap sort of thing? Snacks. I don't see... I would have expected access card to be, like, tucked on one of the desks or next to the bed, but I didn't see anything that looked like it. Yeah. Have we misplaced our access card? That wouldn't surprise me from what we've seen of how well organized we are. All right, let's keep exploring then.
Well, our food supplies are dwindling faster than expected. But if we're careful, starting now, we can still avoid early rationing.
Are you sure that applies to everyone, Commander Kim?
Everyone can be careful, I suppose.
And we will. Anyway, we're supported by the best logistics around.
Yes. Speaking of logistics, Jahi, I would need some clarification on the escape pods, just in case.
Aman eats too much anyway.
Raphael.
All right. So what do we got? Looks like the kitchen mess hall area is kind of the hub of the station. We are here. So we should have 2 more rooms. Yeah, which we can't get to. ID card required for Aman's room. Low power indicator. Search for battery and heavy power devices. What were the instructions? This document provides an overview of the low power indicator and outlines the necessary actions when the indicator is triggered, ensuring that critical systems remain operational while minimizing the impact of non-essential functions. The low power indicator is designed to alert personnel when power levels fall below optimal thresholds. This serves as an early warning system to initiate preventative actions, prioritize energy use, and mitigate the risks associated with power shortages. Okay. Search for a battery. If battery is empty, emergency power is on. Insert handle. Okay. So this is a manual generator? Hooked up to this guy's door. Oh, this is my stuff. Okay. ID card required. ID card required. All of these are sitting at 4 out of 6 power. This one too. Okay. Let's check out our stuff then. Oh, Optima Vault, reset instructions. Enter /000 and then enter your birthday. Okay. And our birthday is 11, 12, 22, sorry, 11, 12, 24, 35. All right, there's our ID card.
Level 1 granted.
All right. So I don't... Yeah, I can't even put that in my inventory. So it's scanned into the system and we just have access to it now. What do we got here? A journal. We'll need to be vigilant with Aman. His heart isn't in very good health and we'll have to monitor his cortisol levels. Having a defibrillator on hand doesn't exactly reassure me. He's a sensitive man who always speaks of his son with immense pride, which is evident in his voice. Aman tries to make the crew laugh, and with the high stakes of our mission, I think that's extremely important. Kim seems... Oh, Aman has type 2 diabetes and obesity. He's a lovely, painfully empathetic side, which makes him very endearing. I hope he'll be able to earn his team's respect. Kim seems very strict. He's visibly stressed and tends to be cold. For now, I'm giving him time. I don't need to intervene. He needs to acclimate. Yahi gets along better with machines than with people. I think he sees everyone as a nuisance or a disruption to the station. I hope I can get him to open up someday. Raphael is very reserved. He wanders in his own world. Communicating with him is difficult, but he's the most brilliant man I've ever met. Sometimes his reactions remind me of a child in an adult's body. Some people think he's only here because of connections. Me, I think I'm managing to fit in fairly well, but I could work on my organization. I have a bit of Kim to learn. All right. Our thoughts about the crew. And another note from Singh again. How can it only be 2 years since we met? I feel like I've already lived a lifetime with you. You're going to space to give us a chance at a better future. There are no words to describe the jealousy, pride, and joy I feel, all mixed together about such an accomplishment. It reassures me that a woman like you carries the responsibility for our species. I know you belong on Ares. Stop doubting it. If it wasn't meant to be you, then who? I love you. Come back to me soon. Go conquer the stars. All right. So now that we have our key card... control is crouch. All right. Will this? No. Can we... All right. Oop. Power was not happy about that. Oh, yeah, Power was not happy about that. Okay. Opening these doors uses power. We're going to be careful with that. Bunch of plant stuff. Recharger, emergency use only. All right.
Hello, human. I see you don't have a picture of me and your canine yet. Perhaps it's time to take one. Hold on. I'll strike a pose.
I'm being tutorialized on something I already figured out, but okay, I'll take a picture of the cute robot.
Gorgeous. My red really pops.
You know, not so much in this lighting, but as long as it makes you feel good. Don't know the code for that yet. New scoop, strange phenomena at the station, what we know. World's greatest fairy tales. It looks like I can open this without... Oh, nope. Oh, that's level 4 door. Sorry, I only have level 1 with my card. So there's a bunch of doors, but I don't... I mean, I'm assuming they wouldn't let me soft lock myself. Oh, I see. We're doing... There we go. I don't quite know what I just unlocked, but... With a few modifications, I was able to study all these things in 3 dimensions. It changes everything I know about the language. Miranda will be able to help us even more. Pleiades Astrolab. Press to turn on, use handle to rotate. Okay, I figured that part out on my own. Astrolinguistics. Linguistic system for interstellar communication based on logic. Yeah, these are latched now, so... Presumably that's a hint for another puzzle. Okay. Pod B, card required. Being careful with what doors I can't imagine they would actually let me soft lock. Like, presumably there is no wrong order to open the doors, and you can always deal with the power situation. But Portal 2 Community Edition just released. Ooh. Recyclables and compost only. No light bulbs. No is that biohazard or that's biohazard? No tablets, no forks. No item detected that we can compost. We've got a lot of food. We've got... Oh, thank you for the link. Maybe when we're done with the demo, maybe I'll grab that download during an ad break, and we'll pop in to do some Portal after this demo. Emergency pharmacy. This facility provides urgent care for the following ailments: heavy bleeding, stomachache, or headache. All right. Oh. Battery. Incompatible item. So it's not this kind of battery, huh? Oh, but this is also one of the things that uses our barely remaining power. Okay. Can I do anything with you, little Roomba? No. Can I do anything with you? No. Okay, that's a level 2 door. I can't open that door yet. Can I even access the doors for other people's rooms? No, I don't have the right cards. Okay. So yeah, the power is maybe not... Oh, that one's broken. Look at that. Okay, and this one's not powered. So I'm on a little more of a straight line, I think, than I realized. All right, what's this audio log?
What's this all about now? Why is it floating?
All right.
Well, our food
Oh, I didn't mean to do that one.
What's this all about now? Why is it floating?
New anomaly to study. At least it doesn't look dangerous.
They're moving. Like in a solar system. Like planets.
It's... Find what you can. Maybe it will be useful to them. Let's search the station. There might be others, more interesting ones. The program isn't funding this project for nothing.
The speed and direction of rotation of the objects are constant. It's fascinating.
Oh, it's slower if we touch it. I'm fine. I'm okay.
There's nothing we can do with it. In plain language.
The important thing is to make ourselves understood, Jahi. Raphael is experimenting.
If only he could help us find more food. By the way, avoid eating anything that's spinning. It would be a shame not to be able to understand what's going on.
Let's avoid personal attacks. Every voice counts.
Yeah, enough. Focus. I want answers tonight. Hurry up. You're spending more time squabbling than finding explanations for me. I thought Raphael was the only child on board. As for you, Miranda, make yourself useful. Little bit. Look for other anomalies.
All right. Johnny's a dick. Someone says it's not gravity. Apparently that's all we know. I can't interact with it. Oh, I saw something that I could click on there. Cream. All right, I don't have the right key card to get into the storage room. Oh, I don't have the right... I can't access the recycler yet. Okay. That's a level 2 door, so I think... Storage inventory. We know we're running low on food. Emergency pharmacy batteries must remain next to the machine. Someone gather the 3 batteries scattered across the floors. Okay. I found one. There was 1 battery over here next to the emergency pharmacy. I picked it up. Peter Pan. That is a big aquarium for a space station. I appreciate it's a long-term habitation and they want people to feel at home or whatever, but... Enter code, grab it. All right. Pod B. Oh, no, I don't have the right code for that either. So there is something that I need to be doing. Right, because I don't have level 2. Yeah. There's got to be something I'm supposed to do with this battery. That feels like the likely thing. It doesn't go here. It says incompatible item. Did I miss anything else in my personal effects box? No. Somewhere there should be like a crank to run that generator. Yeah, something's up with this that I need to find the password for. I think that's probably our next step is that box, and I'm guessing that because a bunch of stuff refers to power around this whole area, and it has a lightning bolt on it. That is the extent of my thought process. It's also kind of the only thing I have to go off of, because presumably getting, like, tokens for... or getting access cards for other rooms is... Somebody turned 60. Okay. Wow. Somebody turning 60 is maybe important to learning somebody's birthday. If I need to, like, reset someone's password again. Nothing jumps out at me in those drawers. I've got to just be missing something that I needed to click on. Does this use power if I say I want item 16? All right, 1 credit left. I'm just using up all the credits in the machine. Well, alright. That wasn't useful. Buzzer, you're following me around, but you're not being useful. Yeah, what do I do with this battery? So yeah, here's the map. We don't have access to any of the other doors as far as I can tell. The kitchen storage door is listed as a manual door. Which is true, but I do still need to have the right code for it. Oh! Draw pattern to unlock. Dock system. I mean, that's not that. That's a different... Okay. That's something to look for. Let's go back to our room and recheck our documents, recheck our emails. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Nothing in here that looks like it would be a birthday or a password? No. Yeah, nothing... Nothing seems... Nothing jumps out at me. Already downloaded, yeah. Ooh, something just... Oh, that's this, yeah. Hmm... I probably missed something really obvious that I was supposed to look at. Yeah, we don't have access to these ones. As expected. Alright, along this wall, we have a recharger, but this is not the right kind of battery for the recharger. We have some kind of container with a lightning bolt on it that I don't know a code to. We've got the door, requires a level 4 code. I do not have level 4 access. We've got this that I solved, but I don't know... Oh, wait! This is a 3x3 grid. Oh, this is the... Okay. This is this. This is this. I took a screenshot of that. 1 second. There we go. Morning low power. Lounge area, cultivation, robots area. Cultivation. Oh! Okay. Got it. Now we have access to more stuff. Another battery. I can only have one thing in my inventory at a time? Is that what I'm learning here? Because I keep putting back a different one when I... Now I don't even know which one I had before. Is this one compatible? Sorry, I keep crouching. No. I keep trying to hit control to run, because I've been playing a lot of Minecraft, and, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well, nothing's jumping out at me here that I can immediately interact with. We have the plant center, but I don't know the password for the plant center. Okay. We got one other... We're using all the power up. Robots area. I wonder if what it is there's 3 interchangeable batteries because they want you to be able to get a battery no matter which state this gets stuck in when it runs out of power. Ah, here we go. Emergency pharmacy. Insert 1. Pick up. No. Insert 2. And I'm not going to be able to get the 3rd one now because of how this works, which seems weird, but... Alright, if I go back to the other setting, what's going to happen? We go back to cultivation.
Warning, sudden drop in light intensity. Please activate your K9 flashlight.
Alright, we'll grab the last battery. Oh, the manual door opened once we killed power. Okay. Okay. Cool. That makes a little bit of sense. Wait, loop. This is running unplugged and open. It's called Time Trickster, and I can interact with it to loop. Cool, we're doing time travel. It is ad break o'clock, so we'll be back after the ad break, and I guess we'll take the next loop, and we'll see what happens. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so I used up the power. And it appears that we can time loop. I don't think we're getting anything else out of this. So let's just do it.
The downloaded data is stored and accessible via the K9 interface.
Okay. So we've now got different access to different things. Unfortunately, I don't know if we learned anything. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Because I know how to do this in the right order now. So if we go to... Do I know how to do this in the right order? Robots area. Insert a battery. Insert 2 batteries. And then we can go to cultivation and grab the next battery. Cool. And then we're back to robots area. So now we have... And yes, that used up power, but this runs on batteries. Select services, Bay Pod access. But we've lost power. Okay, so now we loop again. And K9's gonna remember the Pod Bay access. Okay. Okay. So that is the conceit. Loop 3. Now we can come in here, though. Mon, you drank all the cans again. Stockroom A, we don't have access to. Access card builder. Enter card identifier. Okay. I don't know if I know any card identifiers yet. Pod A1 locked. Pod B2 is damaged. Pod C3 is ejected. All right, let's listen to this.
We can't eject anymore? This makes no sense. Our only emergency exit is sealed for security? Because of a malfunction? This is absurd.
Calm down. Considering what happened to Aman, it's not too bad. The danger outside is too great anyway.
Aman. Maybe his work can get us out of this. Could one of them help us combat the phenomena?
He was almost there. I'm going to see. I want to see.
Someone should continue his research, and we already have our volunteer.
All right. So what's in my pod here? We have a key. Okay. Which I don't think we're going to be able to use this loop. Well, maybe actually. Gather Amon's belongings, retrieve the key to his box, empty the kitchen elevator box, and contact his family. Damaged card, enter your ID and barcode, and then print. Sure. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Let's see if we can get into Amon's box with this key. Now, of course, we gotta do the, like... Can I see what that looks like? Long L with two different shapes on it at the top. Okay. And then like an F on the bottom. So this one goes on the top. Whoops. That is also correct on the top. Keep right clicking. And then this one goes to the bottom. I think that's it. Okay, good. Can we take a screenshot here? Yeah. All right. Oh, well, we can also just take his card. But it is damaged, so let's make a new one. This is annoying. It's not letting me keep this up when I come over to click on to enter the past card identifier. 492-386-1275. 492-386-1275. 492 386 1275. 49. Oh, well, I'm standing in a dark room here. It's Johnny's, that's Raphael's. This is Amon's, but Amon's door is broken. I can't use his card to get into that room anyway. Oh, the card identifier is different from the code on the back. I just realized. Okay, that's my bad. Let's get where I can see. 275-8903. All right, enter your barcode. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, and I need to learn 386, and those are going to be on presumably my code. But I can do 4-2. Can I keep this up? Yeah. Nine. 2. I don't know 386. 1, 2, 7, 5. All right, I gotta get 3, 8, and 6, which I'm assuming are on my ID card. 1112. Do we have a 3, an 8, and a 6 on ours? We do. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Why would you make people type it in this way instead of just... All right, new card. Scan it. And now we have level 2 access. Okay. That's
Level
progress.
2 granted.
Now we need to loop, presumably. The speed run for this game is going to be super fun. So with Amon's card, I still can't get into his room because his door is busted. So I think our next target is Amon's storage locker. Because this is... Okay, this is also level 2. Okay, I've got 2 places to look. This might be a wasted loop if I do things in the wrong order. But I should be able to access Amon's locker over here. No. Okay. Darn. I thought that with his card I'd be able to get in there. So this might be a wasted loop if I need more power in this room. Because we're down to... Yeah, because this door is also level 2. Jigsaw. This fragment contains the very first plant samples found outside our solar system. Come and discover the hidden side of things. Open house. Ooh, we've got another anomaly here.
That one's mine. Amon, he's got the connector one. Lucky him. I want them all.
Hey, keep it down. I can't hear myself think.
The one that makes a hole in the station. The one that makes things spin. The one that gravitates.
I'm not going to repeat myself, Raphael. Keep it down.
The one that...
All right. What do we got here? Somebody's password. USB key. Install contactless app from the lobby computer. Okay. Invisible sound gravity. Repair screen door. Horizon probe discovered... The Horizon probe discovered Vesta, the first habitable exoplanet. It was then retrieved by the Ares team on site to study its images and samples. And there's an audio to play, but I'm going to use my last power if I do that. This says not connected, which is interesting. Oh! Error. Yeah. -4, -2, -1, +2, +4. Excellent. Okay, so that's putting 12 in. Got it. I mean, if I do 12 -1, like, surely that's not sufficient. No, because that comes in twice, so that's -2. That one is also connected twice. That one is also connected twice. And that one's connected once. Alright, but it wants me to have all three of them. So if I take... That one connects twice, and it's -2. That one connects twice, and it's +2. That cancels out. That one connects twice, and it's okay. Yeah, we're at -5. We're at +4. So we're at a total of +16. And then green here is minus... Well, it ends up being -4. If we move green... Yeah, take that out. We want purple here? We're at 10 volts. We're dangerously close. Okay. So let's think about where we're at and how we can tweak this. So we've got 3 blues, that's +12. We've got 4 purples, which is another +6. No, +8. So that's +20. Which means we're sitting at -9, right? We have -1 here. -4 from orange and -4 from yellow. Green is -2. Sorry, green is -1. Everything else is a multiple of 2, so I think the green does have to end up in its single slot, because I need an odd number in total. So this is putting us at 7 volts, and we're at 7 volts because we've got... That gets us up to 9. And that's getting us +4 at 4 slots and +2 at 3 slots. So that's +22. -1, +21. And then 2 reds and 2 yellows, which is -12. Thought. -1 doesn't go on there. -1 goes here. So yes, that's -3. But now I can take -4 and still have that only on the -1 spot. And now we're close. Red is -2. We've got 2 of those. Purple is +2. So those are canceled out right now. Ah, got it. No. Do I got it? I don't think I got it. This is really close. So, like, if I swap this -4 for what? +2 here, we should be down to 3 volts. Where's +2? +2 is purple. Yeah, we're back to 9 volts. I should be able to solve this, but all right. So I think the +4 does have to be on those 4 things. The -1 has to be either where it is or it needs to be moved over to -3. Those are the only choices. Wait, is that it? Is that it right now? We do -3 instead of -6. And then, sorry, swap the -2 here. No. $10. Wait. But then that'll be -4. That's 9. If we look with just, okay, with just these ones on, we're at 4, 8, 12, 16, minus whatever is 8. We're sitting at 8 right now. It doesn't tell me the number. But that's fine. We can get up to... Getting up to 10 isn't enough. Getting up to 12... This gets us up to 14. Oh, I think I need to move the -4 here. Okay. That one there. -3s, -2s, 9 volts. Nine volts again. So in this configuration, the +2 and the -2 are just canceling each other out, which makes me think that this is not the right configuration. If we pull this out, we move the +2 over here. Oh, it's 11 volts or more! 11 volts plus. I was trying to get it to exactly 11. That's why I couldn't solve it. Okay. Gotcha. The problem is that I don't have enough power to run both of these exhibits. This door's broken. So we're gonna have to do one more loop if we want to listen to both exhibits, but this one took effort, so I think it's more likely to have progress. Cute. Is that because I had it at 12 volts instead of 11 volts? Well, let's do the loop. Let's take the other door.
By creating the Horizon probe, the Russian scientist Igor sought to find a new habitat for humanity. Capable of traveling almost indefinitely through space, it became humanity's eyes and ears.
All right, well, that wasn't that useful. Wait.
That one's mine. Aman, he's got the connector one. Lucky him. I want them all.
Hey, keep it down. I can't hear myself think.
The one that makes a hole in the station. The one that makes things spin. The one that gravitates.
I'm not going to repeat myself, Raphael. Keep it down.
The one that...
No. I was wondering if we were doing like a... audio puzzle of some sort. We might be still, but... not really jumping out to me. Can I get this to exactly 11? Is that even possible? Yeah, 12. I don't think it's possible. Oh, and it locks you in when you're at 12. Okay. Can I... No, this doesn't say that I can play things slowed down. First and last name of Horizon Probe's creator. Okay, that's a thing that we got.
By creating the Horizon...
Oh my god.
By creating the Horizon Probe, the Russian scientist Igor sought to find a new habitat for humanity. Capable of traveling almost indefinitely through space, it became humanity's eyes and ears.
Igor what? Igor what? Free and open to the public. Come and discover the hidden side of things. We invite you behind the scenes of the Ares station before its mission begins. Alright, so... I need to know who made the Horizon Probe. That is one of the things. We're out of power. Yeah, if I switch this over, we're going to run out of power again. Nope. Shoot, did I forget this already? Yeah, because if I switch this over to cultivation, we're going to lose power. Yep. There's another password that I need to look for in there. Let's loop. So, yes, I know. All right, I can't, this doesn't have a forgot password icon, so I just need to know this password before we can do this one. Which, like... Not gonna happen. Does the robots area have a screen that we can access? Oh. Interesting. I missed that hatch on the ground before. I could rerun the emergency pharmacy for things other than the pod bay access. That's a choice. Oh! Do not open the incinerator. The purge will be... There's a USB stick in here. I have to get in here early enough. Okay, so I need to find a screwdriver. Gotcha. Gotcha. Not those screwdrivers, though. Okay. That's huge that I finally noticed that, I think. I think I probably was supposed to have noticed that on one of the earlier loops. I also should be probably checking book titles to see if we see Igor. I don't know his last name. Unfortunately, the robotics station here does not seem to have a tool that I can grab. I would have thought I could just grab a screwdriver, but... Okay, we have a couple of things to think about. I'm gonna open this door. We're gonna lose power. But I want to see if there's anything in here that... All right, but getting that USB key is like going to be useful, but not until I know the password to this computer. Now that I think about it. But forcing power to shut down, does it give me anything? I don't think so. There's, obviously certain doors that I can't get through once we lose power. And I don't think it would expect me to come in here for the... All right, that is progress. There's stuff that we are definitely missing. So we need to figure out... Need to figure out Igor's last name, and I might just look at a bunch of my books for that, although we can do that on the second loop, because it's possible that is a thing that we have just written down in front of us somewhere. And then... I'm not sure... Oh, and we need to figure out how to open the... How to open this thing. Because there is a USB stick in there. Nothing. I mean, I can open so many like little containers of things in this, but none of them really jump out at me as immediately useful. Do I want to just loop? I think we loop. I was hoping that I might see something on this side that would do something when power was down, but I don't see anything over here that does anything with power down. Oh! Time slows down in here. Listen to the music. Can I...
Sometimes we don't see the fruits of our labor. Mr. Petrov passed away a few
Petrov.
days before the discovery of Vesta.
Igor Petrov.
Before dying, he declared, "I shall know when she finds answers, in this life or another."
Okay, so that's one thing. That's progress. All right, I'll take that. That's progress for the loop. Igor Petrov. I still don't know how to get the recycler open, but maybe there will be something on that computer that can help. Because there's also something about a contactless app, and if that gives me access to those NFC icon, like locks that are everywhere, that's progress too. It's lowercase, no space. Of course it is. Update K9. All right. Now we have the contactless thing. We don't have time to mess around with our convoluted riddles. I can't do it anyway. Focus on your main mission first. You can play around when you have free time. All right, but now that I have that contactless app, let's see if that lets me access some of the things that I have been unable to access. 1, can I now open this door? Yes, so I can loop without killing power. Does that matter? I don't know. But that also means that I should have access in my room to this. Yes. Oh no. What am I? Okay. It's math. We're looking at colors. So yeah. Cyan plus magenta minus 2 blues equals yellow, and yellow is what we want. Okay. Oh, jeez. There's a lot going on with this. Like, I get it, but I don't... Do they really expect me to go through and fix all of these? Like, this can be done, but it is a wild puzzle to have. Because we can swap... Yeah, we can swap any of these around with anything. There's a huge number of permutations here. All right, I think we just start at the top. The one that works, I'm going to leave, although I recognize that I could change it. So, magenta plus red minus, well, nothing. Right, that's a magenta. Sure. So if we add a green, we got it. All right. Here we need cyan. I mean, cyan minus nothing is cyan. Sure. That one I somehow got right by accident. We'll leave it. Red, green, blue minus nothing is white. This one needs to be just a green. Okay, and now we're getting cyan minus red is green. No, cyan minus blue is green. Magenta plus blue minus... All right. If I put this and this, that will still be correct. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Welcome to the prestigious International Space Station Ares. You'll find everything you need within our facility, designed for your comfort and to support your research. Enjoy a state-of-the-art kitchen and living areas filled with entertainment to inspire your mind, including our incredible aquarium. You'll even have access to a greenhouse for your experiments and relaxation. Who would have thought a space station could be this comfortable? Earth is counting on you to assess the viability of Vesta for humanity, particularly regarding the mysterious magnetic field surrounding it. Finding answers will surely be another small step for man and a giant leap for humanity. Good luck, and have a fantastic trip to Vesta. This message is proudly sponsored by Starvision Inc., Vulcan Dynamics, Atlantis, and Visor.
All right. That felt pointless. But we have access to some stuff now, so let's check back here. Because now that we have the NFC thing, can we open everyone's... Oh, only the ones that we do have the cards for. Okay, so I was right that we'd get access to Amon's locker. I just didn't know when and how. We have a tablet that we apparently can't use. And we do have... Oh, disc 1. Okay. Stuck in your daily loop? Yes. Yes, we are. All right, let's listen to Amon's...
Miranda, I can't sleep. The pills aren't helping anymore.
Is it your son again?
He hates me. I have felt so much hatred in his last letters and messages.
Aman, your son will be proud when he knows everything his dad accomplished aboard Ares.
Am I going to die here? The image of the horrible, obese man who sabotaged his crew's livestock. Is this how I will be remembered?
Aman, that's irrational. Everyone here has made mistakes, and nothing is irreparable. We need you, more than ever. Don't doubt your importance here.
Okay. That did not immediately give me any new passwords. Oh! All right. Well, that's the end of the demo. Oh! Because now that I have wireless access, I can open his door without having to click on it. So through the broken screen. Was there other stuff that I would have had access to, though? And yes, I think there is. So let's loop and let's explore and let's see if there's any more like lore or any other puzzles that we can solve. Because I think there was at least one other place that I might have access to. And if not, then we'll wrap up shortly. Because, yeah, we have the contactless app now. So I think this door back here is also a level 2 door. Oh, and this is also the end of the demo. Okay. Well, there we go. That might be the last of the things that I could potentially try to access then. Because I don't have access to these people's rooms yet. So yeah, Amon's room or whatever's past that doorway. To the science lab, I guess. Yeah, the laboratory, the meeting room. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I might be able to do. There's a couple things that I wasn't able to do, and I don't know if it's intentional that I couldn't do them in the demo, or if I just missed some things. I never found the code for this. I was never able to use this battery charger. I never found a screwdriver to get into this thing, to get this USB data stick. But it's quite possible that all of those things are not accessible in the demo. Do laundry was on my to-do list, my character's to-do list, and I'm curious if that serves a purpose at all here. Probably not. All right, well, I think that is the demo for Rivage. I think I've run out of things to do. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the rest of the stream. I kind of figured this would take an hour or two, and we're just about at 2 hours. I don't know what else to... It seems like the things that I had left to poke at are all not intended to be accessed in the demo, would be my guess. This was fun. I'm definitely looking forward to it when it comes out for real. Twitch is going to want to run an ad break very shortly. And then when we're back from that, I don't know what we're doing. I haven't decided yet. I should probably decide what I want to do with the stream. You know what? Actually, we're just gonna call today a short day, I think. And we'll just wrap up here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I had fun with this. This is going to be... Definitely expect to see more of this when it finally comes out. This is exactly the kind of, like, exploration puzzle game that tickles my brain. So this will definitely be happening on stream when it's released. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. If you found this on YouTube and want to watch me live, there is a link to my Twitch down in the description. And if you're looking forward to seeing this when it comes out, definitely do be sure to follow, subscribe on YouTube, and all that goodness, because I will be playing it. All right, enough rambling. Thanks again, everybody. I'll see you on Tuesday for pie.